for being here today. We're going to go right into it and learn a lot about our TAP programs and services at Cal State Fullerton. I just want to share that this is being recorded. So if you have any questions, we're going to go ahead and use the chat box at the end. So if there's anything that you have to ask, she's here to answer and for your disposal. So if you have any questions, we can get to that to the end. But yeah, thank you for your time, and whenever you're ready, friend.
Okay, thank you. Hi, everybody. Thank you for joining this session today. My name is Andrea de Alba, and I'm the Programs and Services Coordinator at the TAPP Center. So I'm going to be sharing a little bit about what we do, our programs and services that we offer in the center. So let me start this. Okay. So, well, first of all, TAPP stands for Transfer, Adult Reentry, Parenting, and Pregnant Student Center. So those are the populations that we serve. So it's a big group. This is the staff that works in the office. So just so you know a little bit about like who's in the space, Cameron Cook is our director, Futoshi Nakagawa is our associate director, Laura Hooks is our assistant director, Jess Ryan is our administrative support coordinator, and I'm, as I mentioned, the programs and services coordinator. All of our professional staff and also our student staff hold at least one TAP identity. So some of us are we're transfer students, some of us are transfer and parenting students, so it's a mix, but we try to reflect our student population that we serve. So as I mentioned, we serve transfer adult, parent, and pregnant students, and our mission is to assist new traditional students tap into university resources and a network of tie-ins with similar backgrounds and experiences to increase academic, personal, and professional development. So you might have heard transfer, adult reentry, parenting, and pregnant students be referred to as non-traditional, but we've tried to shift the language a little bit and say new traditional because it's a population, like transfer students are almost half of the student population here at Cal State Fullerton, and adult reentry is quickly growing. So it really reflects like a new traditional student population. And so our goal is to help them navigate different campus resources and feel connected to campus, especially if you're going from a community college to a four-year university. It can be very different. There might be groups already established, so we really try to help students ease that transition. And then we also want to look at the students' experiences holistically, so not just what's happening in the classroom, but also what's happening outside, so what their experience is like on campus outside of academics, although we still do support in that way as well because it's important, but we also value the personal and professional development of a student. So that's our mission. And then our vision is to just continuously evolve to meet the needs of our new traditional students, because we know that depending on the group, things will change, and we want to make sure that we're keeping up with what the changes are and that we're listening to student voices and what they're asking. And then providing resources and recognizing our student population. And then we also want to make sure that we are creating an inclusive environment. Again, pertaining to like a holistic development. So making sure you feel a sense of belonging, you feel connected to the campus community, and then that you know how to navigate the different resources on campus and you're aware of what's offered to you. So our center goals are resource navigation, community building, and advocacy. Resource navigation, we like to say that we're kind of like not a one-stop shop, but we're like the people to come to if you're not sure where to go. If you have a question about a certain resource or department, you can always come to us first, and we can help you navigate that resource. Whether it's like I mentioned, a department, a club, maybe that you're interested, you're not sure about, maybe like something related to advising. If we don't know the answer, we can help connect you to the right people. And then the community building piece is a lot of it is through the programs that we offer, or we offer a lot of like workshops or events where you can bring your family or just connect with other transfer students. So I'll share a little bit more about the types of events that we put on so you can kind of get an idea. And then also the advocacy piece. So if students come to us with a certain issue that they have, we try our best to advocate for what they need. One example that I think of right now is extended hours. So sometimes with our student population, the typical 8 to 5 hours can be hard for them to make if they're taking a class at night, maybe if they have children. So we just recently extended our hours to 6, so we're open an extra hour. So we try to listen to what students need and we try to do something about it. So those are the goals of the center. And then our services are resource navigation, as I mentioned, programming, workshops. We do a variety of workshops this week. Actually, no, not tomorrow, but this week we have an advising workshop. So we're having someone from the Academic Advising Center share on like a TDA and different like questions that transfer students might have. We've done things with financial aid. We've also done things with the Career Center, with CAPS, our counseling and psychological services that focus on mental health. So as I mentioned earlier, we try to hit those different pieces of like the holistic development, the personal, professional, and academic. So that kind of gets reflected in our workshops. And then sorry, going back to the programming and community building, some of the events that we've put on are transfer welcome events. So incoming transfer students get to meet other transfer students, and then we talk about our center and the services that we offer. We also do a family welcome back event for parenting students, and they can bring their partners, their children. And then we've done things like we have a mentorship program also. So we recently did a hockey game for that. Um, and then that's kind of an idea of some of the events that we put on, but we also offer scholarships. We have reentry support, so students who are 25 or older re-entering to education, we help support them through that process. And then we also help with the processing side of CalWorks. And then another resource that or service that we offer is Tiny Titan bundles. So that's for our pregnant students. If we learn that a student is pregnant, we offer them like it's a diaper bag that we call a Tiny Titan bundle, and in it we have a receiving blanket, a CSUF onesie, a beanie. We also have like a book for the parent and the child. So it's just like a congratulations and something nice, a nice gesture. In our center in the physical space, we have a conference room, and so that room is used for, well, it's open to students that can go in there and work on homework, study, just hang out. We also have free coffee every day. We offer free printing up to 15 pages, and then we'll sometimes have some snacks. So we have a lot of students coming in the center to utilize those services. So that's kind of like in the physical space, and then these are the services that we provide. And then our signature programming, so the programming that we offer every year is our fall and spring transfer welcome. I know I mentioned that earlier. So that looks different sometimes. We've done like an event in our library. That was the one that we had this semester. But before that, we had it in the alumni house. It's this little house that is on campus, and so really nice. So we did that one semester. And then we also have our family welcome back event where we welcome our parenting students and their families. We have our family holiday event. The last one we did was a movie night. We played Elf and we had like hot dogs, popcorn. It was a really nice turnout. And then we also have our Transfer Fest. So in October, it's there's a week where it's National Transfer Student Week. So we dedicate that week to recognizing and honoring the contributions and presence of transfer students. And as I mentioned, it's a week long of programming. So this last fall we did passive programming in the center. So we had like pastries and coffee where students can just come in, grab and go. And then we offered a workshop the following day on navigating transitions as a transfer student. And we partnered with a different department on campus. So we also try to partner with different departments for some of our events so that you can also be exposed to different campus partners or departments. And then the last event that we had for National Transfer Student Week was our big event, which is Transfer Fest. So we were on Tuffy Lawn, which is this lawn area that we have on campus, and we offered a resource fair. We had a gaming truck, food, and then live entertainment. So we'll be offering that every fall moving forward. I should mention we're in our second year of programming, so we're still pretty new, but we've been doing a lot of cool things. So this last October was our second Transfer Fest. And then we end every spring with a graduate recognition. The last one that we had was in the Arboretum, which is a really nice space that we have on campus. And we offered offered a stole and pins to our students, and we recognized them like on stage and invited their family. So it was a really nice event, really impactful. And so we do a graduate recognition every spring. So we'll have another one coming up this semester. So those are the programs that we offer every year. And then these are just some pictures of some of the events that we've held. There's the tiny titan bundle in the corner there, but the one in the middle was Transfer Fest, so that was like the center space where students could hang out. We sometimes will have like passive programs in the center. We had a Valentine's Day like card writing activity in there. The bottom left is graduation photos that we offered for our end of the year celebration. So we hired a photographer and we offered our students free photos, and they were able to bring their family. So that was really cool. So yes, these are kind of some examples of some of the things that we've done. And then this is just another example of some of the ones that we've offered. We did a scholarship writing workshop. As I mentioned, we offer scholarships. So we try to offer a workshop right before to prep for the essay portion of it. And then the Valentine's Day activity I mentioned, family welcome back, and spring transfer welcome. And then the hours of operation, oh, I'm sorry, this is 8 to 5, but we just changed it to 8 to 6, so we're open longer. And we're located in Gordon Hall 205. We're in the same building as financial aid. And then this is our email, welcome@fullerton.edu, and our number, and then our Instagram handle. Our Instagram is pretty active. So if you want to get a better idea of some of the things that we do, you can go ahead and follow us on there, take a look at our Instagram. And then if you ever need to contact us, if you have any questions, concerns, or want to stop by the space, that's our information. So that's like an overview of what we do, what we provide. And yeah, I just wanted to open it up now to questions if anybody had anything in particular they wanted to ask.